Welcome to Trump Breaking News Network, your daily source for up-to-date news on the political scene of Donald Trump, his presidency, American politics and conspiracies. Please subscribe to receive notice of our daily updates. Also share with your friends and your social media. We encourage you to like our videos and give your comments.
This is TBNN.
Our most important campaign deadline so far is here, and here is the shocking reason I am not asking for any money. The most important deadline that we have faced so far is at midnight on Sunday, but I am not going to ask you for any money. I just want to say thank you to everyone that has donated, volunteered and prayed over the past 6 months. Without all of your efforts, it would have been impossible for us to be within striking distance of victory here in Idaho's 1st Congressional District with just a little more than 4 months to go until Election Day. When I first announced that I would be running, many people told me that it would be impossible for a political outsider to win in this district, but we are proving the naysayers wrong. We are so far ahead of where we thought that we would be at this point, and our opponents are literally freaking out over how well we are doing. As the December 31st deadline approaches, my opponents have been sending out email after email in a desperate scramble for money. The reason why I know this is true is because we are on all of their email lists. But I have decided that we are not going to do the same thing. Yes, we need support just as badly as they do, but I am simply going to trust the Lord that the resources will come in. We have already told our supporters what our needs are, and we are going to trust that the Lord will move in the hearts of those that are supposed to give. The stakes in this race are exceedingly high. As we look at the numbers, it appears likely that one particular opponent is likely to emerge victorious if I do not win next May. If he wins, it will be a complete and utter disaster for the Trump movement. This particular opponent fought to keep Donald Trump out of the White House. His campaign has repeatedly attacked my faith, and by lying over and over again he has demonstrated that he simply does not have the moral character to serve in Congress. Members of Congress make decisions that affect every man, woman and child in the entire country, and if this particular individual wins this open seat, the swamp in Washington, D.C., will get deeper, wider and much more icky. So what can you do to help? Well, what we need more than anything right now are volunteers. If you would like to volunteer for the campaign, you can do so. There are ways to get involved no matter where you may live. One of our top priorities right now is enlisting social media warriors. Facebook and other social media websites are the marketplaces of today, and we need people that will help us spread our pro-Trump message online. So what does a social media warrior actually do? Well, first of all we need people to help us promote the material that we are constantly posting on our official campaign Facebook page. If we can get a core group of people to visit the page daily and like, share and comment on the material that we post, that will make an enormous difference. You see, when a Facebook post starts getting even just a few likes, shares and comments, Facebook's algorithm notices that people are engaging with that particular piece of content and begins showing it to even more people. So if we could even get just 10 of you to like, share and comment on the material on our Facebook page on a daily basis, that could double or triple the number of voters here in Idaho that each item reaches. Secondly, we need social media warriors that would be willing to serve as ambassadors for our campaign all over Facebook. Over the next 4 months there will be endless debates about this campaign wherever Idaho politics is being discussed on Facebook, and we need representatives from our campaign engaging in those discussions. Don't worry, you don't have to be an expert to do this. You just need to know our basic positions on the issues, and you can find them right here and right here. Wherever Idaho politics is being talked about, we want our people to be there to help share our pro-Trump message. If you live in Idaho's 1st Congressional District, there is another way that you can help. Starting this month, we are going to have teams go door to door passing out campaign material all over the district. We have a very specific plan for doing this, and if you are interested we very much encourage you to attend one of our upcoming strategy sessions. We will be holding one in northern Idaho, one in central Idaho and one in south Idaho, and please stay tuned to our campaign website for the date and location for each event. More important than anything else I have just mentioned, we need prayer. The Lord has been raising up intercessors from coast to coast, and one of the themes that keeps coming up over and over again is that this is a spiritual conflict. Just like the presidential election, this is really shaping up to be a battle of good versus evil, and there are times when I have really felt the strain. So please pray for us. This has been a very challenging race for both Morana and I, and we truly had no idea how vicious and evil our opponents would be when we first got into this. We value our reputations very, very highly, and for someone to make up lies about our faith and to drag our good names through the mud just to win an election is absolutely repugnant to everything that we stand for. The good news is that the backlash against those that are dragging our names through the mud has been tremendous, and all of the garbage that has been thrown our direction has just made it more likely that we will win. From this moment forward, it will be a mad sprint to the finish line on May 15th. I would like every single one of you to be part of this team, and we have 17 different ways that you can get involved on our volunteer page. The Lord has shown me that I cannot do this alone. It is going to require a total team effort to win this thing, and if we all trust in Him and we all work together, then I truly believe that all things are possible. In liberty.
This has been the Trump Breaking News Network. Please subscribe and share to stay up to date on the latest news about our president. Be informed.